Hello everyone, this is In-Game Moss with another boxing to break down to the demo. This is Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1+2 for the PlayStation 4. To start off, there were no updates available for both discs, so there are currently the most updated versions of the game, which is very nice. Nextly, the options in the museum mode is both the exact same, identical for the first disc and the second disc, so I will only show you the main menu area of the second disc, since they are identical. The only difference between them is that the museum will have the music soundtrack for all the games on that disc, while the other one will have all the music for that games on that disc. So that's the only really difference. Now, both of them have Mega Man X's that goes all the way from the first one on the Super Nintendo all the way to Mega Man X on the PlayStation 2. Now, the first one comes with 1, 2, and 3, and 4, while the second disc comes with 5, 6, 7, and 8, respectively. Now, each one is, of course, remastered and smoothed out and more prettied up and more better for HD quality, while the same thing applies to 7 and 8. The PlayStation 2 ones have been HD remastered and smoothed out and made it look more smoother and cleaner picture-wise, and gameplay is a lot more better. At least to me, it felt like a little bit more smoother and more direct with my gut button presses. I have heard reports, people saying that the game feels a little delayed or that the game has some screen tearing. Now, I played quite a bit of it, and I didn't really experience any of that. I'm not entirely sure what those reports are about, or if it's just the PlayStation one. I'm not entirely sure. It could have been maybe the Nintendo Switch one. Can't really say for sure, but I didn't experience that personally myself. Now, as I stated before, Mega Man is dear to hearts to many people, and somewhat to myself as well. Now, a lot of people grew up with Mega Man. Back when my childhood, my dad wasn't really the biggest fan of the Mega Man series, so we didn't really get a whole lot of Mega Man games when I was growing up. It wasn't until I got the Mega Man collections on the PlayStation 2 that I actually got to experience all the Mega Man games. Now I must compare this collection with the previous collection that released back on PlayStation 2 called Mega Man X Collection. Now, disappointingly, that actually comes with a few games that this collection does not come with at all. Now, this collection does at least come with Mega Man 7 and 8, which are PlayStation 2 games, which you would expect that the old PlayStation 2 collection would not have, obviously. But it is disappointing that, considering how much more space we have on a disc, why couldn't they bring those games that were on the prior collection onto this collection? It just would have given you more bang for your buck, and it was already translated and made, so why don't you just remaster it and bring it over? Also, the kind of disappointing thing is I don't understand why this collection needed two collections or be printed on two discs. Again, it's just really weird. I guess to me it's more of a proof that they are going to follow the same concept they did with the original Mega Man Anniversary Collection released quite recently on the PlayStation 4 with the original Mega Man games. They were going to originally do that as well with Mega Man X, the Mega Man X Collection. They were going to release two discs and just try to sell them at a higher profit, like they did before. I don't know why they changed their mind. Maybe just kind of complaints. People complain that this all could have easily fit on one disc. Why are you doing this? It just made things more complicated. So then they just decided to, hey, we'll just throw it all in one collection. It just seems more of a proof that they were just trying to get more money, or that there was poor management in the development of this. Just because it just makes things more complicated to have to swatch out discs for games that clearly could all fit on one disc. But what's nice about this collection, and what separates this collection from the previous Mega Man X collection, is that it comes with remaster of Mega Man X 7 and 8, which were PlayStation 2 games. They play and feel pretty good. I didn't have too many problems with them. I know I'm not a big fan of their graphical designs. I'm just a big fan of sprite graphics. But for the most part, I was enjoying myself a little bit. I think I was enjoying myself with Mega Man X8 more than Mega Man X7, because it felt more polished, and it seemed like I was spending more time with the 2D graphics than with the whole 3D graphics they try to go with in Mega Man X7. I know this entire collection offers many more other great games, though, if you're not really into those newer games, like the original Mega Man X games, or if you're a big fan of Mega Man X4 like I am. That was my main game I always played back in the original Mega Man X collection. How many times can I say Mega Man X collection in this video? But like I said, it's well worth your time if you're interested in the collection. If you want to wait for the price decrease, it might be a better idea to do that, considering the fact that you can get a lot of these games, for free, or a lot less. But for a complete collection kind of thing, all on disc, and if you want official versions of the games or not digital, this is a good buy here. Like I said, I'm just disappointed that this collection couldn't have more on it. or the fact that it has other games that could have been part of it, like Mega Man Legends, that desperately need a re-release physically. But it does come with a new game mode called Dual Boss Battle mode, where you fight 2 bosses at the same time. It's pretty challenging and fun. I did enjoy it a little bit. It did change things up a little bit. At least it's not like a boss rush or just try to boss survival. It did give it a newer experience and give a challenge for veterans of the series. For the most part, yeah, I'd say it's if you get the time and effort and you're willing to invest a little bit into it, pick up the collection. It's good something to have on your collection to sit down and play. So, like always, I will leave links down in the description if you're interested to copy, which, for the most part, I say pick it up when you can. And hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!